Hello everyone, we are back for the last time with High Violet Next Design, and we find ourselves playing against Exile, which should be interesting. Our opening hand has 2 pieces of ice, so I think we keep it. It's not terrible, plus we have lateral growth, which is always good. Arc Lockdown could prevent them if they're doing like a street chess style of deck, or if they pitch a disposable breaker. They obviously want to be installing things from the heap, so Arc Lockdown could be very, very useful. Satyr Adaptive Barrier is good on R&D, I think. We'll stick this on HQ for lack of a better thing, and we'll draw up. So we'll find our 3rd piece of ice, which is nice. We'll put this there, and credit. I don't think Exile plays. I don't know what Exile plays, to be honest. Maybe Temujin. We'll see. If they want to come trash it, that's fine. We'll try and stay somewhat ready. Astrolabe coming down. And they can trash it if they want. Let's draw. Let's put this on Archives, and let's... Could go for money. Yeah, we'll go for money, install this on a new remote. Hopefully finding our draw pieces very, very quickly so that we can get some agendas out the door. Global Food is not the first one we want to be installing, but apparently it's going to be the one we have to. That'll be good for next turn. Let's put this on R&D and put this on the new server. So next turn we can Ultraviolet, draw loads of cards, and install 1. We'll have to pitch 2. But that's how this deck works. Just draw everything really, really quickly and hope for the best. So let's fire this off. Let's install... let's put a Quandary on R&D. And let's pitch this and 1 Arc Lockdown, I think. Also, we've drawn the 2 worst agendas. But maybe we can get it out the door very quickly. Because obviously with this kind of build, they're going for something long term. And they're drawing plenty for answers. Paperclip goes in the bin. So wraparound. Oh no, they've got the perfect solution for our remote. They'll have 8 credits next turn. They need 4 plus 2 is 6, and then 3 and 1, so they're a little short. I think we might actually go for it. Worst comes to worst, they get completely bankrupt. I think... Well, yeah, we might only need to install it or res this because it ends the run. They might leave it go. I think it's okay. It's worth a try at the very least. So they are coming for it. And wraparound will actually stop them. They can get out Paperclip and get a draw, but they won't be able to break. And if they do install it, they miss out on this kind of value. So presumably we're going to see an Aesop's build where they just sell these breakers and install them as needs be. And we could actually Arc Lockdown them if they're not careful. Is it worth doing? Black Orchestra goes in the bin as well. Are we going to get a better chance? I don't know. I think it might actually be worth doing. Arc Lockdown for Paperclip. Credit and advance. So quality time. They do have an SMC, so I mean they could find it. LLDS, so the engine is coming together nicely. The question is, how many paper clips do they have? Now, where's the best place for our ice? Or do we just take credit? Yeah, I think just money for the moment. We can slow and see what they're up to. Traffic jam. I was not expecting to see something like that. Well, thankfully we're not going to be scoring another global food. So this is going to significantly overdraw for us. It would be nice to find some money first. And now the engine comes together. Magnum opus as well. Interesting. Credit, and let's put... Oh, we've too many cards. Don't really need this on HQ. If we install it anywhere else though, we end up significantly poorer. Let's put this over here. It's not ideal. Violet level is going to way overdraw us, as will ultraviolet. But maybe we have to do it as they're flying through their deck. Levy hits the dirt. Oh dear. Okay. I think credit, violet level it is, and then pitch the worst cards we draw. So let's get rid of... See, Quandary's funny to have because it is great against Black Orchestra. Architect is going to cost them 6. I think we pitch a food. I think we pitch a Quandary, and we pitch... We're not going to be able to afford this. And maybe even the ice, or maybe actually this, I think. Because what we really want to do now is just score Beta Test, score Vitruvius, one way or the other. Alrighty, so worst comes to worst, we can Hunter Seeker or something. We can't combine that with an Arc Lockdown, so I think we just go into install credit mode. And if they don't come for this, there's another paperclip. Well, that's inconvenient. Sure, the res charring. They have enough money to get through all of this, but it's not going to be cheap. And we're hoping we can find an Arc Lockdown as well. Or did we throw the other one away? We did, didn't we? We did. So we're kind of banking on... Okay, new plan. Hunter Seeker, Magnum Opus. Yeah, magnum opus seems to be the best target, I think. And install this into server 2, force them to come have a look. Try and burn through some of this money. We can buy biotic and possibly even just jam stuff as well. That's fine. Now, paperclip is 3 credits here. I think we leave it. It's just a single axis. LLDS will be good for paperclip, just for the Seder adaptive barriers. Otherwise, I think we... so they can get rid of something for 3, get it back for free. The server then costs 3 for this, 4, and then whatever, 3. Might be worth going for. Draw this, and let's just install this. Or do we? We could just biotic something out. We could indeed. Install this. Gain a credit. So we need to make runs expensive for them. With magnum opus gone, that might be a hit. We could of course be seeing clone chips or another levy. And of course, because we're not injured in the future, we need 7 credits. We need to pay the iron price to be able to biotic something from hand. Other ice ups in the bin. Unfortunately, we have no more Hunter Seekers. Oh no, wait. We've only used the 1. So we do have 1 more. So we could hit this, and then that way it forces the levy and also forces them to find it again. So here comes the indexing. So now we have to spend a lot of money to make this quite expensive. It's going to cost 6 and 9. I think they were hoping they could cheat things out cheaper, and ASOPs as required. Now, of course, they could set it up for future turns where they make it much easier to break with MK Ultra by selling it next turn. They could let it fire as well, unless they're concerned about us installing and using a Jackson. But if they know this deck, and there aren't too many next design decks floating around at the moment, then they know there's no Jackson in play. Okay, they're still around. Apparently I mispriced the MK Ultra and this interaction. No. Basically they just pay 1 to get through with paperclip. So I think we leave it. Or... yeah, it's going to cost us an awful lot more. Now, Mad Dash would hurt. But Sader Adaptive Barrier is actually much worse than when they've 3 LLDS processors, because Paperclip comes in at strength 4, and this is strength 5 currently, and they just have to pay the 1. Plus, they're getting free money from this, so not great for us. But they're not going again, so possibly building for a card or 2 further down, or just preparing to put on another pressure, another push in a little while. No, they're coming indeed. So here, I suppose we have to... oh no, if we res, they still just pay 1 to break. LLDS. So yeah, we have to give them up this 2-pointer. Vanilla, cost them 1, it's not great for us. Does make this better, but it's going to come at the cost of installing it up here, which is not good. So instead, I think we stick this into server 2, hope for the best, and just take money. It's interesting. Gets the draw, I suppose. Yeah, they're not very well off though, so this could be okay for us. Oh look, 3 ASAPs, just in case. Employee strike and traffic jam goes down again. So now we can score this out and then just click for money and wait for the R&D lock to go. Maybe put up another quandary here. So, scoring the early global food was the best thing we could have done, actually. Because now we just need Biotic and an agenda. Same thing, possibly for indexing, or they'll go for the levy. Traffic jam, so we have to score the 3rd beta test is basically our way out. Which is not here, but we can fly through. So let's credit, and sure, let's do this. We'll completely overdraw, but we do find the beta test we need. And let's get rid of some bits and pieces of ice. Crucium might be worth holding on to. Let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of you, and let's get rid of you. So if we lose the beta test, we're in trouble. We basically lose the game. If we don't, we can't res this, unfortunately. So we kind of just have to hope for the best. They're coming for archives, which is 1 to break. It does force them to use their Sahasra credits though as well, so we'll try it. So they will get a global food, which means if they can touch another agenda, they will win. So same old thing indexing here, and another run is actually a good idea, I think. Now, unless they play another same old thing, though, it is very all-in. Might also be worth checking HQ. Oh, never mind, they just have indexing. Alrighty then. So, this costs them how much to get through? 3, 6. It costs them 6 currently. They can take a credit run again. I think we have to leave them in here. And hope they whiff. If not, we'll have to res this, which is terrible for us, because it puts us on 6 credits, which is the worst when you're not playing engineer in the future. So close, but no cigar. Alternatively, they'll run HQ and have a good chance of winning. Oh. So indexing found nothing, which means we can... They have nothing to prevent this. So we can biotic, can do this, to install this, server 2. Events, 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 and score. Sure, fire the top 3. That goes on R&D. So that was really, really tough. That was a really close one. Had they run HQ, I think they would have won. Was Retrievers just one out of reach, or were they just unsure that they could have made it through? I'm not sure. Well, hopefully you enjoyed it. You've seen kind of a roller coaster of emotions with this deck, but give it a whirl yourself and see what you think. Thank you for watching.